When I mean civil rights ended with Fred Hampton in the 1970s, I mean it's ended with Fred Hampton in the 1970s. With the Black Messiah thing, that thing is still in place today, even though it's completely racist and prejudiced. That way, there's no real forefront or real face of the community anymore. When I mean four face of the community, I even mean such thing as like Larry Hoover. Larry Hoover had all different gangs, BDs, GDs, everyone under the 6-point star, and that's when everybody was GD Nation. Yes, every gang was GD Nation for a while, but they killed that off and they separated him, and the movement itself really died when the masculinity came out of it when Larry Hoover made a 2-year rule where older members can do whatever. But as soon as Fred Hampton went away and Larry Hoover went away in the 1970s, all the structure that could have been there or any piece that could have been there is gone. That's why the gangs now are all renegade and insane. There's no structure. The government itself broke down the structure because of Black Messiah thing. But right after that, that's the killing of the Black Messiah. Though Fred Hampton and Larry Hoover be to the biggest messiahs in the civil rights. Yeah, but besides that, right there, 1970s where the civil rights ended. Then right there is where Reagan's crack picked up because he funded the Contra crisis in Cuba to keep Russia out of the American continent. He funded the Contra crisis with selling people crack, and his administration already admitted it in press conferences. But don't be mistaken, around this time there was a lot of off-the-wall shit that the government was doing, like the MK Ultra experiments and stuff like that. It was okay to poison or send to unlikely communities or unfavoring communities because it was the same thing as like HIV or something like that. It's for population control, and population control to a population we don't really care about that much. So by the time the government was done, there was no activists. There was nobody really making a sign or thing because the Black Messiah thing was a known fact and it was a known fear. And there's no structure because all the structure is gone because they made all the structure leave. So that's why we have the highest murder rate now. So they don't care.